Welcome to Indie for Breakfast. My name is Mike B, aka Phony. This game is called Sundered, and it is a action-adventure platformer, little bits of metroidvania content, lots of RPG elements with skill trees and all that. Unfortunately, though, the game is just not enjoyable. It is beautiful beyond belief. The animation is amazing. The jokes that spawn about, did you know this is hand-drawn? Did you know this game is hand-drawn? It's just, as you can see, I'm an hour in, and it just doesn't quite grab me, unfortunately. And I think I know why. I think I definitely know a couple of reasons why I, and maybe some of you, might have some issues with the game. At the same time, though, there may be some of you who don't have issues with the title. First, let's go up here. This is your sanctuary, and this is where you can go through and you can spend currency. Down the middle bottom, it's a currency, the 48. You get that by just going and just doing things, killing things, and finding stuff, and finding treasure and all that. You could use those to expand your tree, your skill tree, become more powerful, become more agile, or become better shields or whatever. This looks probably very similar if you played PoE at all. It looks pretty similar to that, and it's fine. This part is fine. I have no issues with this at all whatsoever. I like that, actually. Character gets stronger the more you do, just by doing things. The animation, again, is beautiful. Everything's hand-drawn. Did you know this game's hand-drawn? When you jump and you attack, you have all these different attacks. You could go down for a slam. You could shoot straight up like this. It's just beautiful, right? It looks good. The basic movement is there. Slide on a wall, jump to the side, jump to the side, jump to the side, right? Basic movement is there. This is totally I like to compare different types of wall grab mechanics, like from Ori or from Hollow Knights, and now Sundered. I like to compare it to Batman, the original like Batman on NES. That was where my first experience with like a wall grab jump was. Also, apparently there's a bug that I cannot believe is not fixed at this point, but whatever. That creates an extensive loading screen. I don't know why it takes that long to load. While there's a lot of visuals, everything's segmented off into tiles. We look at the map here. You can see there's a bunch of squares and whatnot. And each one of these is basically a tile. And actually, it looks like it wipes some of your progress as you get going, huh? There are locks on the screen. You have to do things in order to break those locks, and that will grant you access to other areas. The red skull is a boss of some sort, I'm guessing, but I don't know how to actually get in there yet, and I don't really care to find out, I'll be honest. Let's see. Movement is pretty sleek, albeit maybe a little bit floaty sometimes. You can see it just kind of, you jump out. It's a little floaty, but it's fine actually. It's just because, again, when you play games like, you know, other action platformers where you have really, really tight and really precise air movements, this game is just gonna feel a little floaty compared to it. But you get used to it, and you can kind of run around and do things. One thing I thought was actually very cool, something that not a lot of other platformers have, is when you drop through something, you press down and hit jump. We all know this. That's like a freaking common way of doing it. Oh, hold on. But if you hold down the down button and A, hold it down while you're falling, you will just fall until you hit solid ground. Now, these guys that are just showing up right now bring me to my first massive complaint about the game. Like, the part that makes it not fun. These guys just basically show up at random. They're on a timer of some sort. They're not terribly difficult, but they can get out of hand. You could get just completely inundated with all these guys. And it's not that it's difficult, like the game, it's just that they just keep throwing more and more mobs at you until you're just overwhelmed, and that's it. And that's not a good way, that's not at all a good way to experience a game. There are, in some cases, some spawns, but for the most part, they just kind of randomly show up and just start charging at you, and that's pretty much it. You can see this thing needs power of some sort. Probably have to access it from the bottom there. So we'll have to figure out how to get there. Looks like I have to be from probably up over there. So, but I can't access that point because I don't have double jump. There's like a jump there, I think, that needs a higher jump ability, and I don't have it. But let's get to the second area, Area 2. The laboratories. This is where where you really get a glimpse of the swarms of mobs that you can encounter. There we go. Right over here. A2. These right here, these do damage. You walk into it, they do damage. And that's it. You gotta avoid those. Pretty simple. Alright. Now, the game being tile-based is... God damn it. There we go. The game being tile-based, you get a lot of repeating areas, which sucks. Like, it's great that it's, you know, semi-procedurally generated or whatever, but man, does it suck to have to go through and be like, oh yeah, I've been here. No, wait, look at the map. Nope, it's a completely different area. It doesn't feel like there's enough variation in the tiles that are built for the game. Now, granted, I'm only 100 minutes in or something like that, but I still feel like that's a pretty big issue if I'm already experiencing copy pasta fatigue, we'll call it. So here you go, another mob. Not that big of a deal. I've heard the game, some people say the game is difficult. I think it's not necessarily difficult. I think it's just purely, there's treasure right there. Probably why there's a lot of mobs spawning now. Combat is basically just smash the A button and move the joystick in different directions. And jump, push down, right? There are no other combat buttons that I've come across yet. My shield's broke. Now I'm taking health damage. Oh shit, yeah, I just floated my way right over there. Treasure. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. Nothing up there. Ooh, hold on. The locked door on the right. The room where a boss is. Allegedly. Right here. It zooms out just a little bit. You don't really get a glimpse of what's in there, unfortunately. Something on the bottom right corner. That's pretty much it. Take a look down, maybe. Nah, nothing. Notice that I'm discovering rooms on the map as we go. You see. This is why I feel like the game is, every time you restart, it goes back and procedurally regenerates more tiles for you, different tiles. But the main interlocking areas still exist. Just what's inside of those areas seems to be shuffled about. Seems to be. Could be wrong. Alright, so there's a door right here. And there's a thing up here. I don't know how to power it just yet. Usually I just end up slapping with my X. Just hit X, slap it, done. But I can't even jump on this. Yep. Gonna explore over to the left here. I already got up from here. I forget what it was though. Keep on moving. And this battery thing. Yeah, it's low. Battery low. What? I don't know what that means yet. And again, I'm not gonna find out. I don't know what I have to spend here to activate this. Jump down, do this or something. Hit other buttons. Roll. I forgot even how to roll actually. Yeah, that was a potion I just ate. Or a drink. All right, let's go. You remember that roll. Here we go. Yeah, see, that's it. The mobs just keep on spawning. And if you stay in one area too long, all you're gonna get is a bunch of the same mobs. So, and it's not that many. There's like 2 mobs in the other area, the green area that we started off in, right? The more lively area. There's 2 different mobs. One is like a tunneling worm that just pops out every once in a while, jumps up and then slams down, does AoE damage. And then there's the same things just reskinned as those little electrical guys that we just killed. I believe that's pretty much all you get. And you come in here and you get the flying guys, and then you get black versions of the electrical. Yeah, so there you go. Those 2 guys. That's pretty much it. I'm in a special room, looks like. Ah. There you go. Smash these. Occasionally you get some stuff from them. Oh, I've been in a room like this before. And I hope it does the same thing as last time. Yeah, it looks like it. So I'm in a giant room with a giant battery. Here we go. There are 2 switches. The Paragon also activates the dispense switch. Oh, sweet. And how you do that? Hit it with the X button. Just hit X. Now we have the alarms are on. Oh shit. That's a new mob. Oh, doors are closed. Dive! Oh, dive again! God, so many mobs. Just so many. Hold on, let's see if we can go find it. Oh, it looks like it's not that one thing then. Oh, wait. There's one more guy in somewhere. There it is. Now let's go find these laser beam things. There's no on the bottom, looks like. These guys are like, I guess they're just like randomly spawning because they definitely were not here before. There we go. I've killed enough. I've earned my keep. My X button is now worn. Oh, damn. Everything's turned on. Can heal up a little bit. Oops. Okay, I thought I timed that well. I didn't time that at all. There we go. It's on. Door will open. See what's up here. Probably has exit to the other zone. More of those guys. Oh, that's a new area. Like I said, just a beautiful game. But just not exciting gameplay. That's the only thing, man. Just not exciting. Is this hurting me? Turn to ruin. Keep making our way up here. I should go check out that boss. Shit's popping up all over the place. Whoa! Okay, dive through it? No. Hurts the shields, so yeah, I could totally dive through it actually. Looks like we're due for another batch of mobs. Oh shit. Make our way up. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. This is all random. Despite we've already visited like 2 tiles that just look just like this. No. Yeah, there we go. If I ignore these guys, see how far I can get. Oh, can't go that way. Okay, well, we've gone as far as we can. Good. And there was nothing up here. Let's try to make our way down to the boss room thing. See what that's all about. Take a little bit of damage on the way down, it's fine. So many people. Just throw more. I got achievement for this, for something. Let's go down. These guys are making my life miserable right now. There we go. Let's see. That chromatic aberration effect is pretty nice. Like that right there. You get near whatever this is. The corrosion of the world. Nice. So you get a little bit of lore when you get close to those. Again, our mission here is to just get to that boss room, which is straight across. Not enough energy. Okay. Whoop. Make our way all the way over here to the right. There's a lock here. I feel like the door should be open now because it's power, right? No. That does not seem to be the case. Up here, there's a... Well, I can't make this jump anyway, so it's not happening. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go to the left. There's another entrance over here. Maybe we can find something here that will unlock this area. Jeez. Oh, wow. Okay, that door is locked. Well, thankfully we've unlocked a third enemy here. Woohoo! I do like that new mob. I like that you can't see it. You have to follow the beam to figure out where the source is and then kill it. That part is not bad. I mean that in a good way. Not bad. Like, it's good. No, let's go back. Let's go another wave. And this is just go back to where we were, so. Oh, that's a big one. What the fuck? Oh, I'm just floating. I'm just floating above the thing. Oh, she did. Yeah. That was a new mob, like a boss mob or something. And then you're gonna appear back at the. I think this is the second time that I've died. Mostly, of course, being due to being inundated with just tons of fucking mobs. But no, that was pretty legit. The thing is, there's nothing you learn from it though. That's it kind of kills me. Like, I can't be like, okay, but when I go back to the area, I should try to approach it by going underneath and all this. No, because they're randomly spawned. So you're not gonna go back to that room and have the same experience. It's gonna be completely different. So that's the part that kind of just kills it. Just kind of kills it, man. All right, let's see. They have things to spend. I can actually just kind of show you some of this, and then we'll get out of here. Let's see. Health, current health. By the way, each time you spend, it costs more and more. So now we're at max 120 for this. Let's see if we go health. So increase maximum health. Boom. And then 125. And then 130. It just keeps on going up. And now I've maxed that out. And I could get to, what is this? Increases your shield by 28. That's pretty good. I just don't have the money for it right now, so we're not going to get that. Now we're here 135. And then I can't get anything over here because I don't have these other two gems, whatever they're supposed to be. And that's it. So then we come down. We come all the way down. The world is completely different from your own. Maybe this is that. Maybe that's the first time I've died. Actually, it changes constantly. Yeah, it has a life of its own. So they've worked the procedural generation into the lore. Yeah, no, this is there's some new shit here. Yep, like I said, the larger rooms are the same. Are roughly the same, I believe. But the core is not. Like everything inside of them is not. I already know that glowing yellow face there, I don't have the ability to get to. Last I checked. Let's see, actually. We did turn on power, so it may give us a little bit extra something to get down there. Looking for not enough energy. Look for something that goes down. Something that goes down. Trying to go down. Let's go down. Nothing that goes. Oh wait, yeah, there it is. I gotta go up. Hold on. Try to avoid some of these guys. Go up. I go to the right here. Is this not where I came down? Probably not. Maybe. Yeah, over here. No, this is the way I came. Yeah. So there is no way, as far as I could tell, to get down to whatever that is. Yet. That was a dead-end room. Yeah. Lots of money from that guy, though. Let's see. I'm a little curious. Let's make our way there. There's the grub, the flying grub thing that just relatively harmless mob. But since I'm I believe because I'm on the cusp, I'm actually experiencing an overlap of mobs. Because I am in an A2 area. Oh hey, what is this? Whatever it is, I can't access it yet. Fine. Nope, that's a big cylinder in my way. Oh, can't do anything else here, huh? Oh, the doors are closed. I see. It's gonna make me go through whatever these trials here. Just take a couple hits, it's fine. Those things can be killer when they line up. Those grubs that I just said were harmless, but when they all line up and they start chaining together, that's when, whoa, when that could kill you. Again, just basically trying to overwhelm you with numbers, not with skill or challenge. Yep, I'm hurting. Shield keeps going down. Ah, crap. I totally sat on that. Let's hold on. Let's let that heal a little bit. Jump! Damn. There's a big one right there. Let it come out. There you go. There's a king worm. Jump! Just take the damage, do some more damage, take a hit, do some more. Damn. Oh, man. He's gonna come out, though. And that's it. Now he's done. Little mini boss. Oh, it's not done, though. So I have to kill everything. These ones don't do contact damage, though, so we're good. And that's it. That was a nice little challenge. Shield absorb, rank 1 perk acquired. You put those perks on when you're back at the sanctuary. You get a bunch of them. Usually they have a pro and a con. That's it. Now we're back to this for a while. randomly spawning everything. That was a nice room, though. That was a nice room. Nice little battle. Lots of mobs. Jesus. So many. I can't make this. Yep, there's a dead end. Let's go all the way down. There we go. I've already broke this lock. So now we're back into the laboratory. So let's do this. Because I feel like the odds of me finding that big purple guy again is pretty slim. Let's go back to the sanctuary. I'll show you guys the perks. And then that's it. Let's kill everything. There we go. Turn to sanctuary. Wait for the loading screen. Do loading screen. Da 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 da. All right, now we're back. Okay, so let's see. Open up our perks here. You can see our new one here. Shield Absorb, rank 1. Regain 15% of your max shield every time you kill an enemy. Disadvantage. Increases your shield downtime by 1 second. That's actually a pretty good one. That's a good trade-off. Technology upgrade. Got achievement for that. Woo woo. And there you see on the left, Esh shows you what your overall stats are. And that's it. So that's Sundered. It's, as you can see, it is a beautiful game. Did you know that it was hand-drawn? It is. If you go look up GIFs of this game, you're going to see a lot of really cool things. And it just doesn't deliver on the gameplay aspect of it. Like, it tries to be Rogue Legacy with the procedural generation of levels and all that stuff, but it just doesn't quite have, but it doesn't quite do it right, I feel. Because like the way that mobs just kind of randomly spawn no matter where you're at, there's no safe area. I can stand perfectly still, not here in Sanctuary, but once I go inside, I can stand perfectly still. And eventually mobs are going to come and start harassing me. And that's it. It just kills me. And the difficulty is not that the mobs are difficult or hard to fight or anything. You just spam X when you're near them, and then they'll eventually go down. The difficult part is that when there's so many of them and you're just completely overwhelmed, and that's it. So that's where the game is suffering right now, in my opinion. I feel like, and it hurts me to say this, I feel like it's something that, because it's such a core aspect of the gameplay, it's not something that's going to be that can be resolved. But I will definitely keep an eye out for it, because, you know, again, visually, the mechanics and all that stuff, the upgrade system, all of that stuff is very, very, very appealing. They just need work on the delivery of all that content and how you experience it. So that's it. The game is called Sundered. This is Any for Breakfast. My name is Mike B, aka Phaelyb. Thank you so much for your continued support, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you later.